Happy Friday, ICC friends. It's your girl, Xaviera. And as promised, I am here for our Friday night chat. I am coming live to you from my kitchen, so you can see dishes and a fridge and a microwave and a stove in the background. But I was sitting at the table and I was doing some work, and I said, you know what? I'm comfortable here. I already have my glass of wine. I might as well just throw my camera up and my lighting up. And tonight I'm coming live and direct from my kitchen. So I hope all of you have been having a wonderful week. It is Friday night. We made it. But before we get started with tonight's chat, the first thing that I want you to do is to share this chat. Let the rest of our ICC friends know that we are here, we are live, and we are going to have fun for a little while, because I don't really have a lot to talk about tonight because I covered so much in the Ice Cream Convos podcast earlier this week. But the first thing that I want you to do is share tonight's chat with all of our ICC friends to let them know we're here. Secondly, I want you to drop down in the comments. Let me know where you're checking in from. I always love to see all the different places my ICC friends are checking in from. So my camera is placed up here, but my laptop is placed down here. So if my eyes begin to shift or anything of that nature, don't think I'm being shifty and shady. I'm just trying to look and see what your comments are talking about, as well as giving you some eye contact into the camera. You know, are y'all feeling my dew I got going on? I got the raindrop curls dropping in my forehead. But anyway, I'm just excited to be back. It's been a long time since we had a Friday night chat, and I'm just happy to be here, honestly. So let me look and see where some of you guys are checking in from. Let's see, Memphis, Tallahassee, Deltona. Okay, so I see Memphis is in the building strong. I see Shantae checking in from Cali. That's my Cali sister, so, you know, shout out to her. The first thing I want to do is just a few things before we get started. I mentioned the ICC podcast, and I definitely want you all to subscribe to the ICC podcast. It is back, and I'm very, very excited. The ICC podcast drops every Wednesday around noon, and I basically catch you up on everything that's been going on throughout the week before we get to our Friday night chat. And like I told you before, the ICC podcast is a little different. You know, I kind of let my hair down and I talk my talk, but it is a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much. Everyone who already tuned in, the numbers are looking fantastico. And so I'm so proud, and I'm just so happy, and I'm so appreciative of the way you guys support me in everything I do, including the ICC podcast. So we are on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we are on Spreaker. We're almost everywhere. Just Google Ice Cream Convos podcast. You'll find me, and you will love the podcast. And shout out to everyone who sent me like very nice messages and reviews about the podcast. It just felt really, really good to be back on my podcast grind. Also, my next thing that I would like to talk about is my Scoop on Blogging course. Now, I have been promising y'all since last year when I told you guys about my personal story. Some of you may remember, if you've been rocking with me long enough, I shared my personal story, and I told you guys how I went from making 2 cents blogging to $52,000 my first year of blogging professionally. And, you know, y'all was like, yo, teach me, Zavi, teach me the way. Okay, well, then I made an online course. So I am trying to teach you guys the way. I made an online course, and today I am having a flash sale. This course is regularly $149, but today, for my Latino brothers and sisters out there, today I am doing a flash sale where you can get the course for $100 off. So you can get it for the $49.49, right? So all you have to do is visit scooponblogging.com and enter the code Friday for this particular course, and you can get it for $49. And I literally take you from purchasing your domain to all the different ways you can make money as a blogger and monetizing your site. There is no stone unturned. I am teaching you everything that I wish I had known when I started my blog 10 years ago, because trust and believe, it was not a cute process. It was not a cute process, but here I am now, and I'm chatting with all of you. So apparently I did something right. And I just want to pass that information along for you you don't even have to take it like as on a professional level. Make a couple $1,000s on the side every month to go get your hair and nails done, take the kids on a vacay, pay your car off early, pay down your credit cards. It's just so simple to create an online business and make some extra coins. And if you get really serious about it, you can do like me and crip walk out of your corporate job and do it full time. Because I literally crip walked out the office. Like, that wasn't a joke. I had been practicing and everything. But anyway, so the Scoop on Blogging course is available today. So tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend. If you're interested, then you can go ahead and scoop your course today for $49. Okay. All right. So, first thing I want to do is, let me see where the rest of y'all checking in from. Let's see. Denver. Shout out to Denver, Houston, Maryland, Jersey. I'm from Jersey. What's up? Oh, curse me, it's Jersey. North Carolina, Maryland, Baltimore, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Oh, so y'all in here deep tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's chat. Is my wine kicking in a little early? Hold on, let me get a sip. Now, y'all may be asking, why is Zavi sipping wine? She ain't even started talking about anything yet. Because I'm celebrating. I am celebrating the release of my online course. If y'all knew all the blood, sweat, tears, and brain cells I burned putting this course together for y'all, you would understand why I'm sipping on a little wine. Plus, I'm celebrating the fact that I am back. I'm back. So every Friday night, 10 o'clock. But y'all know me, I'll be on CPT time, so it's probably going to be about 10:10. But if you miss any part of this live, know that it will be available on YouTube tomorrow morning. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so. It's Ice Cream Convos TV. Okay? So let's get started. I have two stories that I really want to talk about, and then I'm going to go ahead and cash out because it's time for me to wash my hair, and I'm going to 2-strand twist it. Also, let me know if y'all would be interested in me doing some hair videos, because I'm having a lot of fun with my natural hair as of late. And hey, if y'all interested in natural hair videos, I'll do that too. Because listen, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and I'm all about getting to the get to. So just let me know if you're interested in some, maybe possibly some hair videos, and we can do that. But before I get into these two stories, I want to say happy anniversary to Culture's parents. Happy anniversary to Cardi B and Offset. They are celebrating, it's either 1 or 2 years of marriage. I can't remember, because I remember they were secretly married for a little while, and then they told us, and then he proposed after they got married for us. Child, happy anniversary, Offset and Cardi, to the, what's their last name? Is it Cephas? Yeah, I think they're the Cephases. So happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Cephas. So, yeah. So now, while we had one couple celebrating an anniversary, Lord, we got another couple that's falling apart. Now, first things first, I don't care what you think about what's going on with Kenya, Marc Daly, but this is a beautiful family right here. I don't care what you think about Marc, if you think Marc got a freaky secret, or if you think Kenya was just in it to get her a beautiful little baby out of the deal. This is still a beautiful family. I mean, come on, y'all. Look at Kenya. Look at Marc. Look at Brooklyn Doris. Beautiful family. I was shocked a little bit. It was one of those, oh my gosh, I'm surprised, not really, but I am. I was shocked by the announcement. Maybe I was shocked by it being so soon. I was shocked by the announcement of Kenya and Marc splitting. Now, they are splitting after 2 years of marriage and one beautiful little baby. They didn't even welcome this baby over a year ago. But the scoop on the street is that Marc had an ex-wife and 2 children, and apparently he wasn't too forthcoming with the truth, and Kenya had no idea about the ex-wife and the kids. That's the story that's presented to me. But then I saw somewhere where it said Kenya had taken pictures with Marc's kids. I don't know. And it's funny because I'm getting to a place now with certain stories that it's like, do I even feel like digging into this? But this is what I will say. I do honestly, truly believe that Kenya Moore wanted a husband and a family. I truly believe that deep down in my soul. I don't feel like she was just searching for a man just so she could have a baby. You can go to a bank and buy some soldiers if you just simply want to have a baby. I think she wanted the whole picture perfect situation. And I mean, I can understand why she may have been upset or blindsided if she found out Marc had a whole nother family before her, because we don't really know how he presented himself to her in their private time. But I mean, when I got married, I already had kids. I didn't have an ex-husband, but I had a few exes. But I just don't know. Something happened, because in Kenya's statement, let me read y'all Kenya's statement. Because Kenya says something to the effect of, due to, she didn't say unforeseen circumstances, but she basically said unforeseen circumstances. And she said unforeseen and ongoing circumstances, which basically meant whatever the situation is, it's here and it's going to continue and I can't deal with it. So that kind of leads me to believe she might be talking about Marc's, previous family. My first thought was Marc had cheated on her, because you know how we do, like, due to unforeseen circumstances, because this Negro got some other hoes on the side. They calling my phone and sending me pictures and DMs. But Kenya's statement read, "It is with profound sadness that I regret to inform my fans that I'm divorcing my husband, Marc Daly. Due to recent and ongoing circumstances, I can no longer continue in the marriage. My sole concern and focus is and always will be my daughter, Brooklyn, my miracle baby." So that due to recent and ongoing circumstances. Now, do you call an ex-wife and some kids you ain't know about a circumstance? But isn't marriage for better or for worse? But you can't go into a marriage telling a lie. So I don't know. I literally sat on the bed and was like, if I found out JB is my husband, y'all. So anytime I refer to JB, I'm talking about my husband. So I was like, if I found out JB had a wife and some other kids, I would be more mad about the fact that he hid the kids rather than the ex-wife, because I can't rock with a man who hiding children. You supposed to be a proud daddy, because if he rolled up on me like, so this little JB Jr. and this JB Jr., I'll be like, oh, come here. I'm your new little stepmama, but I don't play the step game, so I'm just going to be your mama number 2. But if you like, oh, you the first love of my life, I can't wait for us to welcome our first baby, and then I find out you got a whole nother family somewhere, then I might take issue with that. But so Marc releases a statement. So Marc comes through. He says, Kenya also said that her baby was made with love and true commitment. I ask for our privacy to be respected moving forward. So if she was made in love and true commitment, why are you cashing out on your commitment? Because marriage is for better or for worse. I mean, if he lied, then y'all go work that thing out in somebody's counselor. Go see some marriage counseling and work that thing out. But sis just completely and utterly totally cashed out. But here's Marc's statement. I have come to the difficult decision to separate from Kenya at this time. So now he trying to make it look like it was his decision to roll out. Y'all got to pay attention to the keywords. It's the keywords. He has come to the difficult decision to separate from Kenya. Now he's saying separate, and Kenya's saying we getting a divorce. Because he separate mean, I'm not feeling this right now. I need to take a step back, see if this gonna work for me, and then maybe, through the grace of God and prayer, that maybe we can come back together and resolve this thing. He's saying separate. Kenya said, I'm to my fans. Hey fans, he finna go. Well, I'm fitting to go, but he gonna get out of my house, depending on whose house they stay in. But anyway, so he says our daughter has 2 parents that love her very much, and in her best interest, this situation should remain as private as possible. That's code for y'all blogs, please blogs, chill blogs. Please don't start digging up pictures of my alleged ex-wife and my alleged other children. Blogs, please don't start digging up if I really do have a freaky secret. Please don't dig up my freaky secret and start pulling out pictures and videos or profile pictures of my alleged secret. I cherish our family's good times together and will continue to co-parent in a loving way. Rumors Innuendos or false accusations only serve to hurt our family and will be addressed through the council as law permits. Basically, what he's saying is, if y'all write anything crazy about me, I'm suing as the law permits. This is like tough talk, but not really. Like, he's trying to scare people into saying anything crazy about him. Go ahead and send your cease and desist. And all we gonna do is just finish talking about it on social media. No big difference. Please respect our privacy during this challenging period. Now it's a challenging period. So here's the thing. A lot of people are really, truly, honestly confused because Kenya and Marc was just on the Tamar Hall show the other day with the baby. But then some people took a deeper look and looked with their mind, this cat eye, and said that their chemistry was off on the show. I missed the episode. I didn't care enough to go back and look. So y'all can tell me if their chemistry seemed a little funky. But then on Thursday night, they were at a function. Not Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday. Wednesday night, they were at a function together in Atlanta where Marc was like the host. So whatever popped off between Wednesday night and Thursday morning for us to get this announcement on Thursday afternoon. Because Kenya just posted a picture of Marc laying up and being on his daddy duties with Brooklyn like 2 days ago. So whatever this revelation was, it was swift and it was rough, and it was rough enough for them to go from sitting on TV together as a family to sending out 2 separate statements with 2 separate messages. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Either way, it's just sad. I never find joy or think it's funny when a family separates or when, a couple breaks up. Unless, and I'm not saying I ever find it funny, but if it's a toxic or a terrible relationship or somebody is, in danger, like, girl, you in danger, girl. Or if somebody could possibly end up getting choked out or stabbed or shot in their sleep, then, okay, go ahead. I think it'd be best if you go your separate ways. But this is a beautiful family right here. And look how happy they look. I mean, the baby look a little confused as to what's going on in the picture. But this is a beautiful family. And it's just very sad to see it dissolve, because I truly, honestly think Kenya really did want a total package family. I mean, we all know she wanted a baby, but I think she wanted a total package family. Remember when she was dating that crazy behind dude who used to pull up to her house and throw rocks at the window? If she tried to make that relationship work, we know Kenya truly, honestly wants love. So maybe they have time to fix it. The ink, a judge hasn't signed off on anything, or the ink hasn't dried on any papers. So it's still time for them to work it out. So I'm going to respect their privacy like they had asked. But I don't know. But you know what else I think is sad? Y'all got to stop. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about them, y'all. But we just jump out the window and just say anything about anybody. Like, people's like, well, he got a nose ring. He probably got a boyfriend somewhere. It's like, y'all, come on, chill. Like, don't do that. Just sometimes it's cool just to sit in the cut. I'm watching. And then have a private discussion amongst your friends on social media. Just something like that. Just try your best to keep it cute. But I'm sorry, Kenya. Jasmine Sullivan said, forever don't last always. So it just is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about this foolishness right here. Tamar versus The Real versus Tamar versus Lonnie Love. Tamar versus the internet. Lonnie Love versus the internet. Listen, I thought we was done with this ish 2 years ago. Why in the year of our Lord 2019 are we still talking about Tamar versus The Real versus Lonnie Love versus the internet and versus anybody else who wants to hop in on the verses? Okay, so it all went down earlier this week. The day before yesterday. Or still earlier this week. Okay, so Tamar. Now, we all know the whole situation from the back, right? We went through all that foolishness and we went through all of it. Okay, so here we go. Fast forward to Wednesday. Tamar makes an appearance on the Wendy Williams show. Or was it Thursday? Y'all, my days running together, but it's okay because I work too hard. But anyway, Tamar went to the Wendy Williams show. And she came out in, I guess, like a little body Spanx thing that I usually wear under my dresses at the ICC parties. Okay, whatever you're gonna do. She comes out talking about, she was so excited when she came out. Tamar came out talking about this transformation thing she was doing. She talked about her new man. She talked about her old man, Vince. And she talked about how, they are always going to be family and all that good stuff. She kept it very cute, mature, and professional. And the interview was going well. She was all, my big sis Wendy, and her and Wendy have this great relationship. They just, did their little girls vacation and whatnot. Tamar hair was laid. She still had the shortcut, but she had it laid. Her jewelry was stacked up. It was cute. I guess she had to go gaudy here to make up for everything that was missing around here. And then the interview was almost over. And then Wendy, I just feel like it was calculated. Wendy acted as if she was wrapping up the interview, and then she doubled back with, oh, quick question. Would you ever go back to the real? So I'm sitting in front of my TV like, what? I see what you're doing, Lowenza. I see what you're doing. So she goes, would you ever go back to the real? And then she was like, because, it's a cute show, but they need you. This is the moment where Tamar could have made two different decisions. Tamar could have either fell into her big sis trap that Wendy so eloquently laid out for her to fall into, or she could have took the, stayed the course. Just stay the course. She was doing great, keeping it cute, keeping it mature, just happy, just a lot of good energy, Tamar. And she could have simply said, girl, child, no comment. All right, it was so good. Thank you for having me here, blah, 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 blah. Or she could have did like most professional people who know like that media training down to a science and shifted the conversation back to whatever she wanted to talk about. Tamar, would you ever go back to the real? Girl, so let's talk about this transformation I'm getting ready to do. Blah, 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 blah. Take control of the situation. Nope. No. Tamar fell head over heels right into Wendy's trap. And she started talking about how, it was a toxic situation and, and it was making her a toxic person and so on and so forth. So she was making it about herself until she said that she's somewhere where they being catty behind her back. And I was like, she was doing so good. She was doing so good. And she starts talking about how they were, when you're in a situation where people being catty behind your back, and then she reeled it back in and made it about her. But I wouldn't be the person I am today sitting on this couch, and I would be negative and I would be so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. She dropped a drop of shade, but she wrangled it back in. She wrapped it up. She got out of the interview. Well, lo and behold, within the next hour of the reel, these women dedicated the whole girl chat segment to Tamar Braxton. And I said, y'all, she didn't even say enough about y'all for y'all to dedicate an entire segment of girl chat to Tamar Braxton. But because I am in media and because I know how television works, how ratings work, and how everything else works, somebody pulled them girls to the side and was like, hey, Tamar was on the Wendy show. Wendy called y'all a cute little show. Tamar said y'all was catty, such and such behind her back. This the moment, y'all. Go for it. Whatever season they in, get the ratings. Go, go, go. And they came out. And they sat down at that table and they drug it in the ground. And it's bad when you got Tamara Housley, Mrs. Housley, sitting at the table talking about what y'all not gonna do is mess up my reputation. I was like, what? And then Adrian said her part, Lonnie said her part, and Jeannie was like, and interjecting here and there, because Jeannie one of those, when you be in the club with your girls and something pop off and everybody like, what you trying to do? What you want to do? And Jeannie be in the back like, guys, hey guys, let's just go get another drink, guys. I mean, we really don't have to, guys, let's just get a drink. I mean, we're here to dance. Hey, this is my song. Oh yeah, Jeezy's my favorite artist now. Yeah, guys, and so it is what it is. So they just go on and on and on. And this is basically their opportunity to tell their side of the story. Lonnie said Tamar apologized over the summer, and then she took the apology down, and they just want Tamar to come on the show to talk it out. Now, first things first, y'all know Tamar ain't coming back to no damn real. Y'all can keep asking that girl forwards, backwards, side to the side, up to the down. Y'all know she ain't come back to that damn show, because y'all know that y'all want her to come to that show because it will be a ratings gold mine. If Tamar Braxton was to step foot and come back out and sit at that table or sit on the little comfy couch y'all got over in the corner, it would be a ratings gold mine, because once she gets there, y'all can ambush her or she can flip out, or whichever comes first, but y'all will have a ratings gold mine. And at the end of the day, Fox won that day. Fox won when Wendy set her up for the trap and she fell in the trap, and Fox won when The Real sat up and talked about her for a whole segment. Fox won. You know why Fox won? Because once the real jumped out and had everything on social media by the time I logged on, they were already addressing Tamar and all that. So what am I going to do? Wait a minute. What happened was, because I don't watch The Real. I didn't watch it when Tamar was there, and I don't watch it when she left. So the first thing I did was, well, what happened? Just like the rest of y'all. We go and we look. We watch the video on YouTube, which is making them YouTube money. Then Wendy, she drops her video of the actual interview. Now I got to go watch that to find out what made them mad. Now Wendy collecting YouTube checks. At the end of the day, beef makes money. It don't matter who beefing or what they beefing about, but if they are beefing publicly or if they have a platform to beef on, it is generating income. Don't fall for the okie doke, and don't think it's all about trying to clear it up or it's trying to no, it is about making money. Diss songs are about making money. People arguing from one TV show to another TV show, and we going from channel to channel to see what they saying. It's all, at the end of the day, it is making a coin. And that is why Tamar will never step foot on The Real, because she feels like if she goes on there, she knows she's automatically going to make them some hot ass ratings. And secondly, she don't want to put herself in a position to get caught up, busted out, or caught up in some lies, or caught up in something that she may have said that she says she didn't say, and vice versa with Lonnie and whoever else. So later on that night, Tamar goes to social media, and now it's on now. She got the Instagram fingers, and she calling Lonnie out by name. She posting videos of T.S. Madison reading Lonnie like a bedtime story. But in all of that, I was most shocked to see T.S. Madison and Kaya sitting back together. I said, wait a minute, when did they get back together? Because last time I checked in on Queen's Court, they was dragging each other, but it's whatever. I'm glad that they was able to piece it up. But at the end of the day, this stupid. At the end of the day, this old as whatever. Lastly, we truly and honestly don't care. At this point, I just had popcorn and I'm just watching to see what y'all gonna do. Two grown behind women that need to be somewhere either tending to their youngins or soaking in Epsom salt. At this point, it's beating the dead horse that Lil Nas X gonna ride to the Old Town Road till he can't ride no more. Y'all just let it go. Let it go. Basically, what this says to me is that Tamar is still hurting over this whole situation, or she wouldn't be so up in arms and she wouldn't be so mad about it. When you are in a toxic situation or you felt like you've gotten done dirty somewhere, it's okay to be like, I ain't effing with them no more. That's fine. But when you are truly living a golden life, you couldn't give two tears in a bucket fucking what the people that did you dirty doing in their lives right now. I wouldn't care if they was talking about me on The Real. Dedicate a whole segment to me. What I would have did is went in the studio and dropped the single. So while all eyes is on me, I could drop a new single and get some free publicity. There are ways to do things. But y'all, at this point in time, let it go. Just like Another Love TKO. This junk is so old. It is absolutely redundant and ridiculous. But I ain't gonna lie to kick it. Tamar will throw a rock and hide her hand. And I guess that's why it's so many layers. There is literally people beefing on social media. You got Team The Real versus Team Tamar. And they are literally fighting in the streets of social media like some damn Spartans. For what? What's the outcome? Either you think Tamar was wrong, or either you think the ladies of the real did her wrong. But at the end of the day, why does it matter? 2 years later, 24 months later, why do we still care? No one should care at this point, including all parties involved. And I found it funny that the entire time that Tamar was going in on Lonnie and posting these videos and posting these alleged text messages that was supposed to be receipts that Lonnie Love wrote this letter to get Tamar fired from the Real and so on and so forth. The whole time Lonnie is like, but Tamar, just come on the show so we can talk about it. Just come on the show so we can talk about it. You could bring your man. Just come on the show so we can talk about it. Lonnie got one thing, one goal, and one goal only. And that is to get them damn ratings for that show so they can collect another Emmy. Me, myself, personally, I couldn't care less. Is it couldn't care less or could care less? Couldn't. I couldn't care less. I think that's the correct way to say it. Because, some of y'all be like, I could care less. I know you could, boo, but you don't. I couldn't possibly care less. I am just simply writing about this nonsense because I have readers and I have ICC friends who still care. And as long as y'all care, I have to fake care and write about it for y'all to read it. So with that being said, everybody involved, let it go. Just damn let it go. And then it's funny because Tamar has a reputation for stirring up shit and then playing victim. Do y'all know by the next morning I logged on to Twitter and Tamar talking about, I just feel so depressed and sad because I allowed myself to fall into the negativity. Sis, you ain't fall into the negativity. You cartwheeled and backhand springed into it, and then you millie rocked in it a little bit, and then you hit the whoa when you was up in it. Now the next day, don't get on social media talking about you depressed and you feel so sad and you feel so defeated. No, you didn't. Because you knew the minute that you took it to social media to pile on, you knew what it was going to be. Now the next morning, you waking up the morning after. Oh, I just feel so sad. All I wanted to do was talk about my transformation. Well, that's exactly what you should have done. As adults, we have to be responsible for what falls out of our mouths and what we put into our mouths. But with that being said, y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Are you team Real? Are you team Tamar? Or are you team I don't give a what? Because that's the team I'm on. I'm right here in the middle. So you can just hit me with the IDGAF. Yes, IDGAF. If that's the team that you on. Because that's the team I'm on. And I could use a lot more team players. But it is what it is. Hopefully, I won't have to beat y'all upside the head with this anymore. But if they do something else stupid, I'm going to tell you. But just know, I'm telling you. But I don't care. Okay. All right. With that being said, that's pretty much all I got for y'all tonight. I mean, what's the guy's name? Antonio Brown. He got fired from the Patriots, but I'm not really into football like that. So I'm going to slide over here to the comments and see what y'all want to talk about. So let me know if there's anything that you guys want to talk about. I'm going to take a sip of my wine. Hey, Morgan is team I don't give a what. Hey, my girl, Miss Evans' team. I don't give a what. So what else do you guys want to talk about? I talked about a lot of stuff. Okay, I hadn't planned on talking about this. So if this conversation goes left, charge it to my head, which is up here, and not my heart. Let's talk about Malik Yoba for a second. I love Malik Yoba. I have loved Malik Yoba since way in the back when he was on New York Undercover. I've always thought that Malik Yoba was a handsome guy, even though y'all used to go in on his lips all the time. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about them. That's y'all. People used to go in on his lips all the time, but I always thought Malik Yoba was a handsome man. I always thought he was a sweet guy. Sweet as in a kind, gentle, loving man. Excuse me, because I have to watch my words. So recently, Malik Yoba came out and he said that he was trans attracted. And I was like, well, I might be trans attracted too, because I love Pose. I'll be watching Pose all the time. And the category is Pose is my damn show. If y'all don't watch Pose, Do yourself a favor and watch Pose. The first season is on Netflix, and you can get into the next season because I think they got the reruns and all that other good stuff on demand. But Pose is my goddamn show. Shout out to Pray Tell. But anyway, I love Pose. And so one of the things that I noticed initially was that Malik Yoba was posting a lot of stuff about trans people and about trans acceptance and about, just recognizing the fact that trans people are human beings as well, and that they shouldn't be discriminated against. They shouldn't be hurt. They shouldn't be ostracized, because there are our trans brothers and sisters are being killed. And so when I saw him, and I was like, you know what? That's what's up, Malik. That's what's up. To have a brother standing up for, another group of people that may not necessarily be his own lifestyle. We have to, even if it's not for us, even if it's not our cup of tea, we are still all in this thing together called life. And if there's any way, shape, or form that we can look out for one another, or we can save another life. Speaking of saving another life, can I just pin Malik right here real quick? I logged on to Twitter the other night because I spend most of my time on Facebook or Instagram. I have more fun on Instagram, but my ICC friends keep it popping on Facebook. So I kind of divide my time, right? But the other night, something said, log into Twitter. And I was like, okay, something. Because that's what something told me to do. So I said, okay, something. I logged into Twitter. The very first tweet that I saw, y'all, said, I have been fighting depression since I was 19 years old. I am 60 years old and I'm tired of fighting. I'm ready to die. That was the first tweet I saw. And I was like, why did I log into Twitter? So I'm sitting here and I'm like staring at this tweet, and did I call it a text? Sorry. I'm staring at this tweet and I'm like, dear Lord Jesus, what do I do? So nobody had touched the tweet. Nobody had responded. Nobody had nothing. He must have just tweeted it and I just damn logged in, and it was a gentleman. And I looked at his profile picture and he looked so sad in his eyes. He was an older man, had gray, he had a beard, had gray and all that. And I sat there and I was like, Lord, give me the words. Lord, give me something to say, because I might be the only person who see this tweet tonight. I could be the difference between, I don't want to give myself that much credit, but I could be the difference between, I don't know, him feeling alone and him feeling like, well, at least one person cares. And I was like, Lord, give me the words. And I was like, Jesus, come quick with the Twitter fingers. Tell me something to say. And I wrote back and I said, I just logged on to Twitter and this is the first tweet that I saw. I'm literally telling him, your tweet is the first tweet that I saw. And I said, please keep fighting. Just please keep fighting. That's all I knew to say to him. Just please keep fighting. And I logged off and went to damn bed. Any energy I had was gone. Boop. And I just laid in the bed and I prayed for a perfect stranger until I fell asleep. I didn't do my usual, thank God for blessing my family. Thank God for keeping my baby safe. Thank God for, my ICC friends. Thank God for, just this, that, and the third. I literally prayed for a perfect stranger until I fell asleep. So with that being said, we are all in this together and we have to have that compassion for each other. So let me go get this pen. That is Malik Yoba. Okay, we back to Malik Yoba. So I'm like, okay, shout out to Malik for, but in his advocacy, it just only seemed to be trans people. I didn't see anything about it was just mainly advocacy for trans people. So I was like, wow. So then I thought to myself, well, I don't know, maybe Malik could have a trans relative, so on and so forth. You just never know what sparked the fire in someone to fight for a particular cause. So I was like, okay, cool. Malik, my main man. We DM each other sometimes. I was trying to get an interview with him when he was in 7 Seconds. That didn't work out because he ended up being on another film. But he was like, I promise, sis, I got you when I get some downtime. And then time just went on and it's whatever. But then I'm like, okay. So then apparently I log on to social media and I see where there are all these headlines and, Malik professes his love for trans women and Malik Yoba says he's attracted to trans women. And I was like, now, wait a minute, because all them advocacy posts I saw, I did not one time see Malik say that he is attracted to trans women. Well, what had happened was one particular day he decided to write a lecture and I didn't feel like reading a lecture. When I get on social media, y'all got to give me 5-6 sentences at the most. I'm not here to read a book. If I want to read a book, I'll go sit down with something from James Patterson. I'm not trying to read books on social media. But anyway, so that particular post was the one that I did not read. He didn't go all in like, ooh, yeah, I love it. He was like, listen, as a man, as a black man, strong black man, I identify as cis hetero male, which I had to look that up because it's a lot of new terminology out there and your girl is getting a little too old to know what's going on. When I started out, it was boy, girl, and now it's a lot of other stuff. So upon my research, I learned that I am cis hetero female. But when I get drunk, it might be a little different. I'm just saying. But on a regular day, I am cis hetero female. Cisgender means that, for my friends who don't know, I'm here to teach and enlighten. You know what I'm saying? So cisgender means that you identify with the same gender that you were assigned when you were born, or yeah, I think that's it. So because I was born female and I identify as female, I'm considered cis female. But if I was born female, but I consider myself male or not female, then I'm trans. Because see, when I was growing up, I thought trans was like changing your body in some way, shape, or form from your original gender to something else. But you can be trans without going under the knife and having surgery and so on. And so it's just how you identify. Okay, I ain't going all down that because I love everybody and I don't want to say something that may seem like I got it twisted because I'm not very knowledgeable. So I'm going to try to keep it cute. But back to Malik Yoba. So do y'all remember last year, I think, when Malik Yoba had posted, a happy birthday message to his girlfriend, BJ? He said it took him 45 years to find the love of his life and so on and so forth. And I posted the picture and people were so mean and cruel. And they started talking about how CJ looked like a man. Turns out, no, BJ, not CJ, BJ. Turns out I read somewhere, but I'm saying this with a grain of salt because I don't know BJ personally to confirm or deny, but I did read that BJ is indeed trans. So people who were saying like, she kind of look like a man, they weren't that far off. But anyway, so with that being said, Malik Yoba was getting dragged. People were like, what? People automatically started calling him gay. Then another transgender woman came out on social media saying that Malik Yoba allegedly used to pay for trans prostitutes and that he allegedly paid her when she was 13 years old and he wanted her to do things that she was incapable of doing and that he had a reputation, and she was taken aback by all of a sudden him jumping out here trying to be this huge advocate, and that now he's willing to admit he's trans attracted. She was like, where was that same energy when he was allegedly buying trans women on the low? And I'm just like, Lord have mercy, Jesus, this a lot. And then someone dug up a video of Malik Yoba with his face beat to the gods. And he was talking like, yes, girl, yes. But I'm pretty sure it was for a role or a play or something that he had going on. But you know how the internet is. And you know how some people who run these blogs and how some people who have these media outlets, they can finesse anything to fit their narrative. And so Malik Yoba was going through it was hot in these streets. He appeared to be taking it with a grain of salt. Me being the person that I am, I reached out to Malik. I sent him a DM on Instagram the same way we always communicate. And I said, hi, Malik. I said, I'm sure by now, you kind of going through it. And I said, and I'm pretty sure that you're probably aware of the allegations that are being made against you on Facebook in regards to prostitution and in regards to, an alleged abuse of an underage girl, trans girl. And I said, if there is anything that you want to say, or if there's anything, or if you want to give me a statement, or if you want to denounce this accusation, I am here. And you can, anything that you want me to share with my audience of 1 million. I'm sorry, I just dropped that by accident. If there's anything that you want me to share with my audience, I would be more than happy to do so, because at the end of the day, I'm all about trying to push the truth forward, whatever that truth may be. So I was waiting, and I was patiently waiting, and I was patiently waiting, and he read my DM because it told me that he read it. He did not respond to me. So I said, okay, I need to step back and leave it be. Here's the thing. At the end, I just wanted to give him an opportunity to speak, because I can't imagine someone putting something that salacious out about me and me not really having a platform. Next thing I know, he ended up on the Breakfast Club and he's doing all these radio shows. And I said, okay, he wanted to talk to them. He didn't necessarily want to talk to me. When at the end of the day, I just wanted the truth to be out. Everybody else is going for ratings, but it's whatever he chooses to do. So with that being said, Malik Yoba is trans attracted. Okay. The only person who should really be concerned about who Malik Yoba is sleeping with is whoever Malik Yoba is sleeping with. I just find it weird that in 2019, we are still, what? That people still have to come out, or people still have to announce they're trans attracted, or that people have to tell y'all that they're not gay. And it's sad that I see it all the time where people use gay as an attack. I posted a video of Wesley Snipes having fun. He was dancing with Mike Epps. They were on the scene, on the set, but behind the scenes or whatever, chilling on Dolomite Is My Name. And Mike Epps was playing some old song by Outkast, and Wesley Snipes a whole fool, but he jumped up and he started doing some old wiggly dance or whatever, and he was trying to do something, and people was like, oh, he look gay, oh, that looks so gay, oh, he look gay. I'm like, damn, a brother can't even dance and be silly, and y'all just be smacking gay on him like a bumper sticker, like gay. Like, just let people be who they are. Unless you sleeping with them, or unless you in a relationship with them and they told you they are one thing and then they turn out to be something else, or they live in a secret life. Other than that, it's really none of our business. I mean, that's where I am with it. So it's really none of our business. You know what I'm saying? So with Malik Yoba, I mean, if he trans attracted, he trans attracted. I just didn't understand where all the big hoopla came from. If anything, I was more surprised by him actually just coming right out and saying it, because I knew once he said it, what was going to come down after that. But I mean, at the end of the day, just let people be who they're going to be. Let them sleep with who they're going to sleep with. Just make sure that, whoever you're dealing with, that you guys are forthcoming with each other and honest with each other. Just leave it at that. I don't know. Okay. What else y'all want to talk about? I saw somebody said y'all want to talk about Centoya Wright. So Centoya Wright, Lord have mercy. I'm putting Toya and Wright and Centoya Brown. So Centoya Brown is out. She is living her best life. She looks absolutely beautiful. She looks absolutely happy. And she is married to Jay Long. And I have to be honest. As happy as I am for this sister who has been through hell and back, I am cautiously happy for her. Does that make sense? I'm cautiously happy for her. Because I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like, ooh, girl, be careful. Because I don't want to have that type of energy. But I am happy for her. When I see videos of her just smiling and looking like she's in love and showing off her wedding band and all that. And I'm like, okay, this is her second chance at life and so on and so forth. Like, this is really great. But then in the same token, or the next breath, you know, I've heard a lot of sketchy things about her new husband. You know, his track record may be a little sketchy. And so I just hope that all of his intentions, his love, and everything is very, very pure when it comes to her. But just some things that I've seen thus far, it's almost like if I got a new watch and every time I talk to y'all, I had to, yeah, you know, I'm just saying, yeah, I think I might go to the store over there. Oh, that's my man's over there. Oh, let me get this glass of oh man, I need to shine this thing. And that's what he does with her. And this is the same person prior to marrying Centoya who did not tweet or post anything on social media since 2017. But the moment that he's married to someone who has made national headlines and who has a story that is a story of all stories, now all of a sudden he is back and he has designed his Instagram page to make it like an influencer, and you know, it just comes across two different ways. It comes across as a man who is very proud of his lady and he's very much in love, and it also comes across like, look at me, look who I'm with, look who I got, yeah, this us. Everything that he posts feels like a flex. Meanwhile, she chilling, she nice and quiet, she chilling. The only time she shows up on social media is when he posted. So it's a little weird, but I just pray, I sincerely pray that his intentions and his heart and everything is pure when it comes to Centoya, because he don't want to play them games. I'm just saying, he don't want to do that. So I'm very happy for her. I'm happy that she's happy, but at the same time, I just pray his intentions are pure. Okay, anything else you guys want to talk about? Miss Alex said that my wine kicked in. It hasn't kicked in yet. I'm taking it easy. Morgan said cautiously optimistic. Yes, let's be cautiously optimistic. Yeah. Yes, cautiously optimistic. Yeah. Just looking through the comments. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I go? How long have we been talking? Almost an hour. Okay. Sounds about right. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, please let me know. If not, we'll call it a night. What TV shows are you guys watching? I need some good suggestions. Some shows are coming back, I think next week, that I'm very excited about. I know 911 is coming back. My Chicago lineup is coming back. Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD is coming back. So I'm very excited about that. Have you guys seen Dave Chappelle's stand-up special? I'm going to just throw some questions out for y'all to answer. Have you seen Dave Chappelle's stand-up special? Have you seen Tiffany Haddish's She's Ready? No, They Ready. They Ready is Tiffany Haddish's. Flame Monroe is everything in life to me. I love me some Flame Monroe. I'm trying to think. Talk about power. Oh, gosh. Dear Heavenly Father. Y'all, what happened to power? At one time, every Sunday night, I was ready. They say this is a big, rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poorest parts. Now on Sunday night, I'm like, let's see what these niggas is doing. That's right. Man, So, I don't know. I know that some of y'all love power with all your heart. So I'm not here to argue and I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to let y'all know that I feel like from the bottom of my soul that power has become straight basura. And for those of you who skipped out on Spanish class, basura is trash. Power is basura. First season, yes. Them sex scenes with Ghost when he used to be putting it on Tasha and his booty just, I was just in front of the TV screen like, get it, Ghost, get it. Then he started this relationship with Angela Valdez, and I was like, come on, man. And then Tasha in the backseat busting it wide open for Sean, and I'm like, okay, I see what you did right there. And then the show kept progressing and progressing. It was getting good. It was getting good. It was getting good. And then somewhere along the line, somebody dropped the ball. It bounced and rolled away. At this point in the game, Empower is in its last leg, the final season 6, called The Final Betrayal. Dramatic. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all, I struggle every Sunday night. Actually, I watch it on late Saturday night after midnight into Sunday morning when it comes on demand, if I'm awake. But this show is... Power can't be out here living like that when y'all got Snowfall and Franklin. Because I love me some Franklin. Power is very disappointing to me. Power is very disappointing to me. Y'all done kill Angela, but y'all got Angela in a dress, laying across the bed, a red dress, talking Ghost to death about why he ain't killed Tommy yet. And I don't know, for some reason I feel like this season everything has gotten, it's almost like I have 20/20 vision with Power now. And I realized that the writing is trash, the acting is trash, the storyline is trash. It's just a big old dump. It's just a big old dump at this point. But I'm going to keep watching because I want to support the show. I'm going to keep on watching because I love me some Naturi Naughton, Jersey. Ghost, Ghost ain't even fine to me no more. I just be looking at Ghost like, when I watch Power, my husband and I literally look at each other like this the whole time. Bruh. We bruh each other to death for 1 hour every Sunday watching Power. I would love to take the honor of introducing you to Snowfall if you don't know what Snowfall is about. Because Snowfall is some good ass TV. Snowfall will take you through the crack epidemic in Compton like you have never been through it before. There is some very, very good writing. There are several times that I have sat in front of the TV watching Snowfall like this. The last time I did this was when they killed Raina on Power. After that, I think the writers... you know what? I think the show never survived Raina's death. You know, they say death changed you. I think Raina's death literally changed that show for the worse. And Lala, as much as I love Lala, and as great a set of boobs that Lala got, it ain't enough for her to pull off these scenes in Power. But what I'm not going to do is trash Lala, because I feel like every actor got to start somewhere. Y'all gave Lala such a hard time when y'all found out that she was joining the cast of The Chi. Y'all didn't know? I hope this is not new news to y'all, right? Yes, Lala is joining the cast of The Chi. Her, Luke James, and Lil Rel Howery. I can't say that man's last name to save my life. But they are joining season 3 of The Chi. And people was like, R.I.P. to The Chi. Here comes Lala, R.I.P. to The Chi. Like, give Lala a chance. I know some of y'all like, I don't care how many acting classes Lala got, it ain't gonna happen, but give her a chance. Y'all, Halle Berry started out as a crackhead, and yes, she was an incredible crackhead. But she is now an Oscar-winning actress. She had to start somewhere. Give Lala a chance. Lala is a sweet girl. Beautiful, even though she's starting to look more and more like a Kardashian every day. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm like, how Lala go from... Never mind, I'm going to leave that alone. But anyway, so just give Lala a chance. But y'all, Snowfall. 1 word, 2 syllables. Snowfall. Handle your business. Thank me later. Okay? But I'm going to ride this Power thing out. But literally on Sunday nights now, I'll be like... They say this is a big rich town. Yeah. I just come from the poorest parts. And then you knew It was all bad. When they even changed the theme song, I was like, y'all just going from bad to worse to worse. When y'all got Lorenz Tate fake punching people in the face, but that scene where he was getting some, I was like, oh, okay, Councilman Tate, you just got my vote. I was here for that. Because I was like, oh, Lorenz Tate got pumps in the bump. All we want is to get it all night. Okay, never mind. But yes, pumps in the bump. Lorenz Tate. I was here for that. I was here for that scene. I was here for that. Cheers to Lorenz Tate. But y'all can keep the rest of that. Y'all keep the rest of that stuff. Even Tasha. So Tasha gonna meet, I'm sorry, I'm spoilers if you haven't watched. Log out now. How Tasha gonna meet some dude who came to the daycare and then she tonguing him down? Huh? Y'all not gonna have Tasha out here living loose like that. She is an upstanding, not upstanding woman. It's whatever. But anyway, power horrible. Anything else y'all want to talk about before I go? I'm sorry. I ain't mean to go in on power like that, but I'm just so disappointed. I need this season to go hurry up. Just hurry on up. Get to getting. Let's go. Now, I am interested in seeing what they are going to do with this Book of Ghost, this Power spinoff with Mary J. Blige, which is iffy because I love me some Mary J. Blige. But Auntie can still use a few more acting classes. But just off of the strength that I love her, just off of the strength of my love for her, I will support her in anything that she does. But she could use another acting class. But we'll see with this Power, was the Book of Ghost or something, whatever. And did y'all notice how they tried to set up the whole Ghost Tasha with Tariq in college with the little white boy supposed to be Tommy, and then the little curly hair black girl is supposed to be Tasha. I was like, okay, I see what y'all try to do right here, but let it go. Let it go. But anyway. All right. V-Max said Mary can't act either. We ain't gonna go that far. We just gonna say she could use an additional acting class. But yeah. Now, Mary J. Blige, I will agree with Shantae. Mary J. Blige was great in the Umbrella Academy, but it didn't really require a lot of thespianism. And if y'all don't know what thespianism is, it's a word I created during the podcast. Listen to the podcast. It'll all make sense. Okay. I guess I'm going to go ahead and cash out now, unless there's anything else. Going once, going twice. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? As always, mark your calendars. Columbus Day weekend 2020, ICC 10th anniversary party. I am very, very excited. I have some exciting things coming down the line. Going into my 10th year of Ice Cream Convos, I need 1,000 true fans. I don't know where y'all at, but if you are out there, I need you to reach out to me. I need 1,000 true fans because we about to do something that's going to change the game. Okay? So if you love Ice Cream Convos, if you have been rocking with me since day one, even if you came in on day like 9 or 10, but you still love ICC and you ride or die ICC, let me know. Because I am looking for 1,000 true fans to ride with me into 2020. And we could shake some things up and make some really, really awesome things happen. Okay? So with that being said, let me know if you are one of my 1,000 true fans because I need y'all. And download the ICC podcast. You subscribe to the podcast. I want you to download the app. If you download the app, you don't need to do anything else because everything is there. The podcast, social medias, our Amazon store, our online course, and everything that you need is right there at your fingertips in the ICC app. So that's all I'm going to push tonight. I'm going to just tell you download the ICC app. I'm not going to beat you upside the head with all the other stuff. Just download the ICC app. Everything else that you need is in there. And I love you guys. And I am going to go relax now and finish my glass of wine. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you guys for kicking it with me for the last hour.